Don't blame me. Royai made me crazy. Hello, I'm Lauren, and my weird talent is finding ways to make anything and everything ever about Roy Mustang and Riza Hawkeye from Full Metal Alchemist. My OTP, my forever hyperfixation, the fictional loves of my life. This unique talent of mine has definitely become something of a running joke between me and my friends. The words Royai vibes are practically a meme at this point. If I ever get big enough to have YouTuber merch, I'm definitely making a shirt with that on it. If something reminds me of Roy and Riza even a little bit, I am basically guaranteed to love it at least 50% more. I mean, literally the entire reason I got into Six of Crows and Spy Family was because people on Tumblr kept saying Kanej and Twayor reminded them of Roy and Riza, and now both of those are like some of my favorite things ever to exist. And judging by the fact that my Royai playlist has, about 206 songs on it, I have become very experienced at finding those little nuggets in songs that just scratch that very specific war criminals and forbidden love itch in me. And today, I have decided to test my skills with a little game I have created called Will It Royai. So the basic gist of this game is that I am going to shuffle my massive playlist of all of my favorite songs, and I am going to try to find a way to make whatever songs come up about Royai. Now, there's a few levels to this. There's the songs that genuinely do sound like they were written specifically for them. Then there's the ones that fit them, like, if you squint, like a few specific lyrics will fit them, but not the whole thing. Or like, this sounds like them if this specific thing happened that doesn't happen in canon, but you could see it happening nonetheless. And then, of course, I'm sure there'll be a few that just straight up don't work at all. I'm gonna do like 10 to 15, like, I'll do more if we get like a whole bunch that don't hit. But yeah, I just thought this would be a really unique and funny challenge to do, and also a way to share some of my music taste with you guys that I don't necessarily get to talk about in my other videos. So with that out of the way, let's put this baby on shuffle and let the brain rotting begin. Why am I shaking? This is kind of exciting. So our first candidate for potential Royaification is Getaway Car by Taylor Swift. As I'm sure you know, Taylor Swift has a ton of Royai songs, like a ton. Like, I honestly think she's a closet FMA fan. It's kind of ridiculous. I absolutely adore Getaway Car. It's probably my second or third favorite song on Reputation. I have never thought about it being a Royai song though, so let's take a look at the lyrics and see if we can make something out of this. And already I am seeing a few interesting nuggets in here. It was the best of times, the worst of crimes. I struck a match and blew your mind. I knew it from the first, old-fashioned, we were cursed. We never had a shotgun shot in the dark. Ooh! I don't think the overall context of this song fits Roy and Riza because, as you know, they are absolutely ride or die for each other. They are nobody's rebound, nobody's second choice, but it definitely has that angst and poetry and doomedness that I look for in songs that remind me of them, so I'm gonna give it an if you squint. What's next? Maybe I'm Amazed by Paul McCartney, my heart! Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's on my Royai playlist. I just love thinking about it with Roy and just how desperately he loves and needs her. Maybe I'm a man, maybe you're the only woman who could ever have me. Yeah, that's really sweet. Moving on. Lilac Wine by Jeff Buckley. Love Jeff to death. One of my favorite artists of all time. His vocal performance on this song is just beyond heavenly. Feeling ready for my love. This isn't a song I've ever really thought about with Royai before, but anyone who's seen FMA 2003 knows we love an angsty drunk Roy moment. So I could definitely see Roy having a moment like this where he's drinking away his sorrows and he's very vulnerable and lost and needy. It's a little too generalized to be a true Royai song, but if you squint. Next victim. Live Without a Hook by Ricky Montgomery! Man, my playlist is feeding me today. Oh baby, I am a wreck when I'm without you. Dang, we really just keep getting all of these songs just of Roy being like, I need my wife. I need my queen. Yeah, this is a favorite among Royai shippers on like Tumblr and TikTok, and it's very easy to see why. Don't Blame Me, another Taylor Swift! And I did an AMV with this one too!
They say she's gone too far this time. Don't blame me.
Don't Blame Me is one of my all-time favorite Taylor Swift songs. It gets better every time I listen to it. It's my favorite song on Reputation. And it works really effectively for that like intense ride or die chemistry they have, giving us such gems as I would fall from grace just to touch your face. Ah! I'm pretty sure I even named a one-shot after that lyric. Don't blame me, Royai made me crazy. Dang, I'm not even having to work that hard. Domino by Stray Kids? I mean, the song is absolutely iconic. I don't know if it has anything to do with Royai though. Let's look at the lyrics. It does have rampant fire metaphors, so that's better than nothing. Listening to it doesn't make me think of them at all, but still a bop. Battle of Evermore by Led Zeppelin. Verse 3 has a teeny little bit. Pain of war cannot exceed the woe of aftermath, blah blah blah. Lord of the Rings references. No comfort has the fire at night that lights the face so cold. Great song, but ultimately it's just a tad too steeped in Lord of the Rings to remind me of anything else. United States of Eurasia by Muse. This is from the same album that gave us possibly the most iconic Royai song ever to exist, so it deserves a good college try. I'm kind of getting a little like post-Ishval take down the government Royai from this. You and me are the same, we don't know or care who's to blame, but we know that whoever holds the reins, nothing will change, our cause has gone insane. These wars can't be won, does anyone know or care how they begun? They just promise to go on. If you squint, this song is absolutely legendary. Eurasia! That Man by Caro Emerald? I like this song. I literally only found it because it was in the opening scene of Agent Carter, but it's such a bop. I can kind of see this working for Riza because it definitely has that thing she has, at least in fanfic, where she's like, I am a strong, independent woman who is in control of my emotions, but sometimes I look at him and I just wanna not only sins I can't win, ooh, I wanna love that man. Where's the orchestra? One of my favorite Billy Joel deep cuts. Will It Royai though? This song is all about anticlimax and subverted expectations, so I think this is like the Royai shippers who are salty that they don't kiss. Aw, Fix You by Coldplay. When you love someone and it goes to waste. Yeah, it's pretty obvious that this one works. People have made AMVs with it before. Next we have Tell Her About It by Billy Joel. I love this one. I have something really cute with this one. This is one of my like all-time comfort songs. Every time I listen to it, just instant serotonin. I really like thinking about this song with like Roy and Riza encouraging like Ed and Winry to pursue their feelings for each other. As we have seen in canon, Riza is able to tell that Edward has feelings for Winry, likely because she can see some of herself in him. We don't really get to see that with Roy, but I do like thinking about it though. Listen boy, good information from a man who's made mistakes. Oh, what's next? Walk Away by Kelly Clarkson. No, this one is more like me having overly high expectations because I compare all of the men in my life to Roy. Deep Mountain High by Celine Dion. We love the passion, we love the devotion, we love the ride or die. It's a little overtly romantic for it to feel like Roy and Riza, but still, it's fun. Not Dead Wishes by Chris Cornell. I swear, I knew a Chris Cornell song was gonna come on and I was just gonna lose my mind. This is just peak Royai angst, mourning the life they could have had together. I'm absolutely fine. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop now. I'm not ready to be hurt again. Well, that is a wrap for Will It Royai. Guys, please let me know if you want like a part 2. These are super easy to make and I had a lot of fun. If you have a particular artist or genre you want to request, I'd totally be up for that too. Yeah, I don't really know how else to end this. Like and subscribe. I've never said that in one of my videos before, so I might as well start. Toodles.